office for defending university property. Kenyatta University boss, rather the resumed boss now, reveals on his return. Since July, it has been quite a whole tremendous journey for this man, the professor, the don for Kenyatta University. I'm an alumni in that university, by the way. Quite a good university, so to speak. Kenyatta University Vice Chancellor Professor Paul Wanaina has revealed what he believes was the reason behind his expulsion from office, right? And still matters the whole on that. There's the whole Kamai's quarters, where Wanaina further revealed that initially Kamai's quarters settlement was 30 acres, but it was encroached by government officials, right? And on matters, Uhuru's man in trouble, Murathe and Tuoli caught up in Jirongo's money tussle with EACC. That story is extensive on page 8. All right, Jubilee Vice Chairman says he received 25 million Kenyan shillings from Jirongo as debt repayment, and Jirongo is said to have been paid 250 million Kenyan shillings for city land by Nairobi County. So Murathe says, we think this is a publicized investigation premised on malicious grounds. Otherwise, who called you here, right? And matters water harvesting with all this whole, even as you expect COP27 and even as the drought keeps on ravaging, construction of dam finally starts 15 years after idea was first mooted. This is in Meru County, the construction of Subuiga Dam in Buri sub-county. And this is one particular issue that the DCS, Alice Home, will be taking a look at. And, you know, since Mwai Kibaki's, the late President Mwai Kibaki's regime, and then now into former President Uhuru Kenyatta's regime, there's the whole construction of dams and all that, but then it hasn't really solved they actually thought that it is going to be the silver bullet, but so far it hasn't really been the construction of dams. It's, you know, becomes a solution in different areas, but then not in other areas. So this is going to be another key interest in that particular area. Right, fine. The construction of the dam will start, but then how much will it really help? And speaking on matters COP27, a whole extensive page from page 12, and then 13, then we can look at some sports and get back into some music. 6 main issues that Africa team is pushing for at COP27 in Egypt. This COP27, remember, it is going to be a big deal for Africa, because, and even in Kenya, because this is basically the first time it is happening in Kenya, the Conference of Parties 27 in Egypt. So the 6-point plan includes the delivery of climate finance and other support. Brutal climate change has hit Africa, resulting in avoidable losses. And I'd always like to take a look at the numbers, so definitely look at that. There's the inset of it there, 1.5 degrees. So the COP26 pact was just it's just that national emission reduction plans need to be limited 1.5 degrees. Are we there yet? That is going to be the big issue right there. Remember, this COP27 starts on the 6th of November, which is going to be on Sunday, and all of that week it is going to basically be matters climate and all that. There's also the inset from the Pulse there. Take a look at some fashion for the gentleman right there. And matters sports, real quick. Babu hits the ground running, set to reinstate FKF. Right, so KPL chairpersons just below there, and we do have KPL chairpersons recommendations. So number 1, we hereby request Sports CS Babu Namwamba to adopt the recommendations by the FIFA Council that the CS should repeal the decision of November 11th, 2021, which appointed the caretaker committee in lieu of the elected FKF executive committee. The FKF Secretariat office be opened with immediate effect. The Vice President Doris Petra and Secretary General Barry Otieno to write a confirmation to FIFA confirming the full and unconditional control of the office done at Nairobi on November 3rd, 2022. And just real quick on matters sports also. This story is one that has, pained the athletics team and generally the sports fraternity in the country. Kipkeino Tergat Mons athletics legend Chumo. So Wilson Kiprugut Chumo, who died on Tuesday night, worked in the National Olympic Committee of Kenya Awards Gala in Eldoret, Right, it's all quite interesting story about the late Wilson Kipregut Chumo and all that. Get your copies, Daily Nation, Standard, and a whole extensive on those stories that I've lined up for you. We'll be getting back into some music with